Regina here to talk about a very important muscle, one of the biggest muscles in the body, the quadricep. That's the muscle that's on the top of the thigh, and sometimes gets a little bit tight. It's attached to the hip, so if you sit a lot or have a desk job, if you run or bike, it might get a little bit tight. So I'm here to show you some ways to stretch it out. There's four specific muscles that are in that quad muscle, hence the quad, and they attach at the knee and at the hip, and it's important to stretch those both out. The first stretch is a very simple one where you're just sitting on your heels. And if you go ahead and bring your hands behind you and lean back, you'll immediately feel that stretch in the knee and in the quad. Now, if you have a little bit more space, you can come down onto the forearms and then eventually maybe onto the back. But this can hurt the back, so if you don't have the space, only go as far as you can. The second stretch, a little bit more detailed. It involves putting pressure on the knee. You'll put one knee forward, 1 foot forward at a 90-degree angle, and then scooch the other knee back as far as it can go. Now, as this can put a lot of pressure on the knee, and if you have knee issues, we don't want to do that. So if you have a towel or a blanket or a jacket or something, go ahead and make a donut and set your knee right inside that donut. And that's actually going to elevate the knee off the ground so that you're not putting pressure on it. So it's a little more than a cushion. So go ahead and just lean forward and press that. As you'll see, I'm pressing my right hip into the mat. That's a really good stretch for the hip flexor. Really good stretch. The third, if you just don't want to put any pressure on the knees at all, go ahead and lay on your stomach. And what you're going to do is bend your knee so that your heel comes into your body. You can reach around. If you have the space, go ahead and grab your foot and pull the heel closer to the body, but it's not about that. So if you can't reach it, that's okay. You can use a belt or a yoga strap, but if you don't have either, just you bending your knee and bringing the heel in toward the body is good enough. So stretch your quads today.